Trust me, there's going to be a lot more clapping. So once again, Post 3783 was blessed to have worked really hard to select just 3 finalists in each competition. We would be remiss if we didn't mention the people that support this program so much and give a special thank you to our teachers. The teachers this year was Miss Gill at Mountain Valley Academy. Miss Marutain, Mr. King, and Mr. Penatode at Olive Pierce Middle School. Miss Prairie from Ramona Lutheran School. Commander Davis and Chief Richardson from Ramona High School. And joining us this evening, Miss Ray from Mountain Valley Academy. Without their support, our Patriots pen and Voice of Democracy wouldn't be as strong as it is here. This year there were 62 Patriots pen entries. You made us work. Now, we have to read through all of those Patriot pen essays, and I'll be honest with you, we're blessed because we have 62 of them. Most posts struggle to get one.
Wow.
We actually help support the district by taking some of ours that didn't qualify as winners and spread them out to other posts so they can at least participate in the program and recognize students that worked so hard. This year in Voice of Democracy, we had 4 stellar entries. And I tell you what, with 4, that made it tough on our judges. Another thing that made it tough on our judges this year is every single one was a brand new judge. This was the first year in 4 years that I wasn't able to participate due to work commitments. So we gave them the brief that we've always given every year, and we gave them a little bit of training that we've used in previous years. And it's important that I mention this, because here tonight, there are finalists from the past 2 years. So think about that. We took a completely new set of judges and we came back with the same students. Those students have worked exceptionally hard. And that's the level they've been performing at, and I couldn't be happier for them. But enough about adults. We're here to celebrate some exceptional young adults that took many hours to develop a coherent theme, put it to paper, read it through, throw it away, and start all over. Some of them probably did it multiple times. Since 1947, the Veterans of Foreign Wars has held annually Voice of Democracy and Patriots Pen Contests across the United States. It's provided over $3.5 million in scholarship awards since its inception. Tonight, right here, we're going to be giving out some more. This year's theme for Patriots Pen was the America I Can Believe In. And what a theme to have in an election year. I'm telling you, these students are paying attention. They're very concerned for this country, its future, and what ideas will represent. With 62 entries, the judging has to be exacting, because we're bringing it down to 3. So I want to tell you how we do it. And I think, because this is several years in a row now, we've had over 60, and people kind of wonder. So I was lucky enough to take off every student's name, assign a number, and nobody knew what number and what name matched except me. So we take those 62 entries and we get our 6 judges and we pass them all out, so you can figure that's about 10 each. Someone got an extra one. And everyone reads those entries. And they take the top 3 out of that 10 or 11. So that brings us down to 12 essays. That's the first cut. Excuse me, 18. I'm messing my math. We then pass those essays to the left. So you have a brand new set of eyes and a brand new reader that has not read those. And then they advance their top 2. That gets us to 12. We pass it to the left one more time. We cut it down to 1, and that gives us our top 6. We then have them read by 2 separate people that have not read that essay. And it's important that I tell you this, because our top 3 in Patriots Pen were separated by 1 point.
Wow.
And that's when arm wrestling, debate, and a little bit of good old snickering comes into effect. to make sure that we've got the top 3 in the correct order. Now, all those judges who worked this year don't even know the names until they're read here tonight. Only I was privy to their numbers and their names for the students assigned. For the Voice of Democracy, the theme this year was My Responsibility to America. And I can tell you for the 4 we got, we have very diverse views for our country's future as our students become more diverse as they go through high school. With only 4 entries, it was tougher on the judges because we only award 3. So we had to make a choice and make sure it was right because someone was not going to be recognized here tonight. Of course, just like we do every year, you'll hear the winners' essays and speeches tonight. I have them underneath and know they are not prepped. So they will be up here as nervous as I am. I can see everyone starting to itch in their seats, so let's give away some deserving awards and of course a couple of checks. All of our winners tonight are receiving a certificate from the Veterans of Foreign Wars and the auxiliary to the Veterans of Foreign Wars, a post pin, a national medal, and there's always one little snafu even though we did it 2 weeks early. Our second and third place plaques did not show up, but the checks did.
They're on separate tickets.
So we will be getting plaques back to you. Luckily, the trophies did. So our first place winner will also receive a trophy tonight. So we'll start with Patriot's pen. Drum roll, please. And third place out of 62 entries. Post 3783 and its auxiliary is proud to present a white medal and a check for $200 to Sophia Dotterer. I'm going to try not to trip going over all these cords back here. In second place, post 3783 and auxiliary presents a red medal and a check for $250 to Kelsey Markey. So I just let out the cat out of the bag. Remember that arm wrestling, arguing, and needling? Both our first and second place came out with the exact same score.
Woo!
So the judges had to make a decision. And remember, the judges had no idea who these students were. All they had was a number. And this year, for the 2016 Patriots Pen winner, representing Post 3783 and its auxiliary in district competition for San Diego County, is Reagan Brown.
Woo!
Remember I told you we had several finalists? Reagan and Kelsey swapped positions this year. Reagan was finishless last year. So my hat's off to all the hard work. That's how tough you made it on all these judges, you two. So Reagan's going to receive a blue medal, a first place trophy, and a check for $400.
Wow!
Reagan had very, very small font, so she had this all on one page. And Reagan, I'm now going to turn this podium and microphone over to you, and if you would read your essay so everyone knows exactly what it is to have a first place Patriots Pen essay.
The America I believe in. I was born on Flag Day, which is June 14th. Flag Day commemorates the adoption of our flag. To me, the flag has always held a special place in my heart. The flag symbolizes America's greatness. Every time I see the flag during the Pledge of Allegiance, a baseball game, or another event, I feel proud. It reminds me of how wonderful my country is. To me, the America I believe in lies in its very foundation. America was stood up by a group of people who really believed in a great place. It was a vision they cherished in their hearts. Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. These are the things they built our country upon. These founding fathers included George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, James Monroe, and Benjamin Franklin. Thomas Jefferson said, "Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude." These men put their faith into action by working hard to make a beautiful place. Abraham Lincoln agreed with their vision. He said, "My dream is of a place and a time America will once again be seen as the last best hope of earth." Throughout the years, many others have held on to the beliefs of our founders. They have worked hard to make America a place of freedom, sometimes by giving the ultimate sacrifice. Some of those include my own family. My great-grandfather fought in World War II as a pilot, was shot down, and was captured as a prisoner of war. Both my grandfathers served in the military. One of them was a Green Beret who fought for our country on the enemy's ground in the Vietnam War. My father served in the Army on hostile territory because they all believed in what our country was founded upon. The America I believe in is a place our founding fathers set up for us, a place that people have worked hard for, and a place I can be proud of, because the America I believe in lies in its foundation: life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.